TLC star Amy Slayton is arrested in Tennessee for drug possession and child endangerment.
Amy, how you doing this morning?
No comment.
Amy.
Amy got bit by a camel? Honey, it looks like a chunk was taken out.
I looked at their arm. I don't believe it was a camel bite.
Have anything to say to your fans that want to know about the camel bite?
Thank you, and I'm sorry for everything.
The 1,000-pound sisters are in big trouble, and TLC won't be able to rescue Amy or Tammy from this one. So let's get into it. Imagine this, you've been in an accident or someone you love has been seriously hurt. Suddenly you're facing a mountain of medical bills, paperwork, and insurance companies that don't want to pay what you deserve. Now, what if I told you there was a simple solution to this nightmare? Getting compensation when you are entitled to can be tricky, with many personal injury firms giving you the runaround, drowning you in paperwork and settling for less than what you deserve. But it doesn't have to be that way. This is where Morgan & Morgan steps in. As America's largest injury law firm, they've modernized the entire process. With over 1,000 attorneys across all 50 states, they have the resources to take on big insurance companies and give you the money you deserve. And trust me, they don't settle for low-ball offers. Just this year, they secured a $26 million settlement in Philadelphia, 40 times more than the highest insurance offer. And there are plenty more stories like that. You could just fill out a simple form in minutes. No appointments, no complicated paperwork. Everything is done from your phone. Plus, it's totally free unless you win. Morgan & Morgan makes the process easy and stress-free. You can head over to forthepeople.com/Sloan. You can also find that link in the description below to get started. Remember, the process is free unless you win. Thank you, Morgan & Morgan, for sponsoring this video, and enjoy. We need to get into these 1,000-pound sisters from TLC, Amy and Tammy, because Amy has found herself in some criminal trouble. Now, I don't know why TLC makes shows about people like this. I mean, they've been on TV for such a long time. I understand why it has such a cult-like following. I'd be lying if I said I haven't watched an episode or two, because they live very interesting lives.
You drink water during
No.
the day? No water at all? Okay. All right. And then what are you drinking during the day?
Sodies.
Sodies.
Sody pops.
Okay. And how much do you think you drink a day?
8 to 12 a day.
8, 12 cans? Mm-hmm. Okay. And it's regular soda?
No, it's that.
It's diet. Okay.
Our mom told us when we were younger, if we ate a sugar, you drink a Diet Coke afterwards and it'll cancel out the sugar.
Okay. Do you believe it to be true?
I did when I was a kid.
Sure. Okay.
Either way, Amy has found herself in some criminal trouble, and before we get into what's going on, I want to react to this clip that I found on TikTok of her going into, I believe, court, and you guys will see her sister Amanda trying to shield her away from the cameras. It is just so dramatic, you can't make this stuff up.
Go, Amy. Go.
Ma'am, you don't need to put your hands
I'm not,
on me,
sir.
okay?
I did not touch you, sir. I'm putting my hand out to protect me. You don't touch me.
A woman who claimed to be Amy Halterman's sister attempted to shield Halterman from my camera as the reality TV star entered Crockett County General Sessions Court Thursday morning.
Amy, how you doing this morning?
No comment.
Amy.
Now let's get into why Amy is running away from the cameras and why she's, gonna find herself in handcuffs. Well, police discovered multiple drugs, including mushrooms and marijuana, in Amy's possession after she was bitten by a camel. What in the SNL skit? Amy was treated for a reported camel bite at a I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Son, collect it, son. By a camel bite at the Tennessee Safari Park Zoo after before being taken to jail on multiple I'm like, actually, and child endangerment. Girl, really? Child endangerment on top of it? And the camel bite? I hope TLC had their cameras rolling. Jeez, Amy is missing a good chunk of skin from what she says is a camel bite. We obtained a photo of Amy's flesh wound. We're not putting that up. My eyes are already twitching. Which she suffered Monday at the Tennessee Safari Park before she got arrested on drug charges. Wow. The injury shows a 4-centimeter wide section of skin missing from Amy's right arm. Oh, you can see exposed tissue. You guys know I have medical anxiety, so I faint when we start talking about these things. Okay, the zoo's owner seen this too, and he claims this clearly shows the wound is not from the camel's bite. Wait, not the, oh no, not a twist. You guys know we love a twist, and now the camel owner is saying, no, my camel didn't bite her. Then how the hell did she just get a chunk of skin removed? Oh, poor Amy. Oof. Oh, I can't even imagine, guys. Comment below, have you ever had an animal bite you like that? Like, not, I mean, I've had a dog go after me, but like a wiener dog, especially. I don't mess with the wiener dogs like that, but like a camel? Oh gosh. I've never even been on a horse. Almost don't plan on it after this. Look at her face.
I mean, can you imagine? Have you seen their teeth? Honey, it looks like a chunk was taken out. Crockett EMS there. No, there was a child in the ambulance, hence I have blurred that picture out. But she must have been treated with a tetanus shot or whatever. I mean, what do they do when like a wild animal bites you? She must have been treated from the safari park bite at the hospital and then arrested at the hospital.
This person has the same mindset I have. They commented, I hope TLC filmed this because I'm incredibly nosy. But let's talk about the dispute over whether this came from a camel or not. The sheriff's department tells TMZ the zoo employee who called 911 reported there was an incident and it involved a camel bite. Cops are referring to it as such because that is what is reported. Now the zoo owner, John Conley, is adamant it was not a bite wound. He says there's no way one of their camels bit Amy and finds it strange there is no bruised tissue and the skin is filleted. Not my tongue being white. That's so. It's because I'm having coffee, guys. Please don't come for me. I brush my teeth a lot and I use mouthwash. It's the coffee. It's the coffee. But ew. Can't imagine. Like, not filleted. Is that what this is? Filleted? Whew. CCSD is investigating and they're not focusing on what caused the wound, camel or not, which I'm like, wait, okay, go ahead and figure out what it was so no one else gets bitten. It's not like Amy's like climbing over barriers to go and access these animals. So, but let's talk about the fact that, okay, not only is the camel owner denying that the camel bit her, but then Sweetie got arrested. She got arrested, like when she was seeking help. Amy got arrested because cops say they found psychedelic mushrooms and marijuana in her car with the drugs in plain sight and 2 kids inside the vehicle. Oh my God. Oh my God, wait, hold on. I need to back up. Oh my gosh. Take a moment. Wait. I'm not bullying her because of how she looks or anything, but like, what? Where is she looking? Is her eyes, I guess her eyes always like that, right? Is she on the mushrooms here? Like, so, she's on so many mushrooms. She's probably on the craziest trip of her life. That's what I'm getting. These eyes are telling me that she took so many mushrooms. She just wanted to go to the zoo, see some like animals, like trip a little bit, and then she like is in mid trip. She gets bit on by a camel. She looks down. She's got a filleted. Don't forget the fish fillet arm hanging out, and she's tripping. Next thing she knows, she's like in the EMT, but then cops go to her car, find drugs. So now she's going from like with a wound that she just got like stitched up right to jail, and she's still tripping. She's like, that all happened in 45 minutes. Upon arrival, deputies were immediately overtaken by suspicious odors coming from the guest's vehicle. Amy was arrested on illegal possession of Schedule 1 and illegal possession of Schedule 5 drugs and 2 counts of child endangerment. It looks like her partner, Brian, were also arrested and face these charges as well. Now, he actually looks like he's equally tripping in my opinion. Yeah, right? I'm getting it from that eye. Not well, this eye, yeah. From my view, it's different, you know how cameras work. I don't even know how cameras work. Like, I don't know which way you guys see me. Like, I wonder in public, do you guys see me flipped? They remain in custody as Amy heals with a $10,000 bond. I'm pretty sure she got out, paid her way out, and I'm sure he did as well.
Well, here it is, guys. Walk of shame? No. Perp walk, that's when they walk you into jail. Anyway, whatever. Here is Amy Slayton and I believe her boyfriend. I mean, they're holding hands. Brian Lavorne, their first picture leaving jail after they were arrested at a safari park in Tennessee. She had a chunk taken out of her arm by the camel. It was one of those drive-in safaris. I tried to bail her out. She made $10K bond like that. Apparently Brian too. They got that reality TV money, honey. And just imagine the cameos now. You know what I mean? Now she can flash that Camel Bite.
Have anything to say to your fans that want to know about that Camel Bite?
Thank you, and I'm sorry for everything.
Thank you, and I'm sorry for everything. People at the scene say the bite didn't look like a camel bite, but wasn't sure what the real cause was. I mean, to me, that's really weird because, like, it doesn't seem like that can't be, like, domestic, right? Like, her man's not, like, ripping a chunk out of her arm. This person says now she has a camel bite and a dog bite. Does everyone not remember the dog that bit her a long time ago? The dog she left in the camper with no AC? Oh, all these animals just want a chunk out of her. We saw her appearing in court at the beginning of this video, and Amy shares custody of her 2 boys with her ex, Michael. Amy gets the boys 70% of the time. Michael, quote, gets him 30%. Amy said. Michael originally requested 50-50, and it looks like now that she's got these charges, he will probably be able to do that, maybe even more. But she says, I raised those kids. I made their bathwaters. You don't know how your effing son likes his bathwater. Don't play with me. Okay, Amy. On the day of Amy's arrest, her children were taken into custody, prompting her sister Tammy to pick up the kids. The source could not confirm whether Tammy picked up the children at the zoo or later at the sheriff's office, but they can confirm that the children are okay. I don't doubt that Amy loves her kids, but I don't think being on any kind of drug while driving your children is acceptable. Like, really, not like unless you're on like Advil or naproxen, you know what I mean? Nothing serious though.
Hello. I'm about 4 months pregnant now, so me and Michael are going to the doctor, find out if we're having a boy or a girl.
Come on back.
Oh my gosh, she's pregnant.
Really hoping for a girl, so I'm nervous and excited, but mostly I'm feeling like I got a damn bowling ball in my cooter. You know what a cooter is? Okay.
Oh no. Oh no. But let's talk a little bit about Tammy. Tammy is her other sister. They're giving twins, low-key. Are they twins? It looks like Tammy has been caught up in the elder, so they're not twins. It looks like Tammy has been caught up in a number of legal scandals, including an arrest for drug possession and accusations of copyright infringement that have left fans in shock, and even some have turned against her.
Try being my size, Amy. You don't know how it is.
There's stuff you can do.
You
want to be a
it.
big baby about everything.
I ain't baby. You're the damn baby.
Grow the up.
You first.
Bitch, I've been grown. I pay
I'm gagged.
my bills. My bills are paid.
I like how they can get as angry as they want to, but like she is not getting up off that couch to go and fight her. TLC actually like won with that one because they don't need like on like set security. Tammy was also arrested for the good green, so it looks like they like to, you know, smoke and eat. I'm not saying that, but you know, like if you get high, you want to eat. So they probably like to get high and eat. Like that's not like what people do when they want to get high on weed. Also, I feel like I grew up when it was so illegal, and when the area I grew up was super illegal. So living here in California, it's still wild to me that it is legal. That I feel like we're talking about it. Like, isn't it a bad thing? Or is it like normalized? Comment below. Like, do you guys still feel like people look down on it? Because I feel like in California, it's kind of like so normalized that like still like my growing up in Virginia, I'm like, oh no, like cops like in trouble, bad. And it's also not good wherever they're living. You know what I mean? Tammy had a run-in with the law and was ultimately arrested. According to police reports, Tammy was in the passenger seat of a speeding vehicle when they were pulled over. They noticed the scent of marijuana, which then Tammy admitted that she had the substance and a glass jar in her purse. It looks like she has had to complete a marijuana education program, and if she doesn't get into any more legal trouble, she won't be charged with a crime, thankfully. I mean, can you imagine putting her in jail over a little bit of weed? I mean, it must be different there, I think in Tennessee. There's one more story I want to talk about, which involves Amy possibly scamming fans. Long before Amy and Tammy started their weight loss journey on TLC, they had a YouTube channel. Back in January 2011, they had over 48 million views. Amy would do makeup challenges, makeup tutorials, story times. Amy is known for her outrageous stories, which included her explaining the incident that led to her arrest in 2010. Alas, one story of Amy's from 2015 didn't go over well, as it ultimately led fans to believe that she was scamming them for their money. This is definitely not a great look. That's why the internet is forever. You have to be careful about what you put out there. I feel like sometimes nowadays too, there's a lot of creators or influencers who get off on the clout or being offensive or harmful. And I just like think like, what are you going to think about that? Like, you know, 10 years from now, 5 years from now, when you want to be taken seriously.
That's on topic of today's video. I forgot that Amy Sleaton was arrested a few years ago. She's just always getting arrested. So I guess this is kind of on brand for her, unfortunately.
It's the thumbnails for me. In a now deleted vlog, Amy shared that I guess Tammy went to the hospital. She has pneumonia and she can't breathe. Amy reveals more about Tammy's seemingly tragic state while holding back tears. It's no secret that Tammy has struggled with her health, but Amy's video takes a turn when she asks her millions of viewers for some financial assistance. If y'all can donate a penny, a nickel, a dime, I would be so happy. And she shared a GoFundMe. Ooh, GoFundMe. I guess they said that Tammy passed away at some point. Amy wanted to purchase an extra large coffin for Tammy, as the audience know, well, Tammy is very much alive. So why did Amy try to say that Tammy was dead to get some money? People who donated to Amy's GoFundMe felt bamboozled. The page was taken down after Amy got news that Tammy survived. But it looks like she made over $1,000 from this. It's unclear what happened with Tammy in the hospital, but fans felt lied to by Amy because they were led to believe that Tammy had no road to recovery. If Amy hadn't claimed that her sister was as good as dead, her fans wouldn't have donated money for a coffin. A big ass coffin, I'm sure. Usually Amy is the relatable sister that fans rally behind on the show, but her past controversy calls her character into question. But honestly, I'm leaving this video with what camel bit her. And what would have caused this injury? I'm not going to show the picture. We're not even going to like try to look at it. I'm not going to look at it because I probably would truly faint. But like, what the hell caused that injury? And if it was that camel, maybe we'll have a camel show. We had the Tiger King. We had the chimp one. Chimp win. Have you guys watched the chimp crazy one? Or crazy chimp? Chimp crazy. Yeah. We need a camel one. 1,000-pound sister times camel. Wow. That would be interesting. But I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see you in a new one soon. Bye, guys.